All right, so this is what we got going on today with this pickup right here. It's my prima's pickup, and we're about to drop it. She got a little drop kit for it, and that's what we about to do to it today. The only thing she got is the shackles for the back. Got the shackles for the back, and then we got these springs that we're gonna put in the front. It's just a 2-inch drop. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy, but that's what we got going on today. So we're gonna see how it turns out, you know what I'm saying? Gonna see how it turns out. Probably show you, probably record a little step by step that I do to get it done. So let's get started and see if we could get it done pretty quick. All right, like I said, so I'm dropping my cousin's truck. I done lifted it up. Got the jack stand, cause you know what I'm saying, safety first. Anyways, so this is what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to take off these. There's 2 bolts right here. There's one right there, and the other one's right there. Those hold the caliper. Hold the caliper. You'll pop them 2 bolts off. You move this to the side, and then you got this bolt right here. That one right there. That's the ball joint. So you take these 2 bolts off the ball joint, and then there's a screw up here that goes to the shock. I don't know if you can see it right there. It's this one right there. But anyways, is that one right there, and then there's two other bolts that hold the shock on the bottom. You'll take them 2 bolts off, that top one, this ball joint, and then these 2 right here to the brake caliper. You'll use the fork. You'll use this to put it right there. You hit it with the hammer and pop the ball joint. And then doing that, the spindle and everything's gonna come down, but you're gonna have to put a jack so many inches away from the A-arm, so when you pop that ball joint, it don't get all crazy, you know what I'm saying? The jack will stop it from falling all the way down. And then you'll just loosen the jack and let it down all the way and pull everything out. I'd show y'all, but I ain't got no way to mount the GoPro right now, so if anything, I'll probably start recording once it's time just to pop the ball joint, so you can see right there what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna show you everything once I take it apart, you know what I'm saying? Once it's apart, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I'll get back with you on that. All right, real quick, I forgot to mention that there's this bushing that goes, there's some bushings that go from here down to the A-arm, which is those right there. Man, I'm not even sure what they're called on the Kuh, but I was looking it up, and that's what they are right there. I just looked up sway bar bushings, and that's what came up. I'm not even sure what it is at the moment, but those are them right there. So you got to take that off also, along with everything else I said. And then there's these little pins. There's these little pins right here. Look, I'm not even sure what those are called either on the Kuh, man. I'm slacking today. But anyways, on that thread of this bolt right here, there's a hole, and that's why they got these. That's why they got them grooves right there. Them grooves. That way, whenever you tighten it a certain amount, that hole that's in the thread, you'll pass this pin through. You'll pass this pin through, and in case that bolt were to get loose or something, this pin is gonna stop it from loosening all the way, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if it's a lock pin or, man, I bought some just the other day for this truck. I lifted back up, and I can't even think of the name right now either. But yeah, I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna keep moving forward, and I'll get back whenever we get some progress done on it. All right, so we done took the shock off. That top bolt's a 15 millimeter, and the two bottom ones, they're 1/2 inch. So we done took that off. The brake calipers off. So now I'm just gonna pop this ball joint real quick, and then you see I left enough space between the A-arm and the jack, so when I do pop the ball joint, it'll come down. Just it won't come down with the pressure of the spring all the way, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll let the jack down, and we'll be able to take the spring out. So hold that real quick, Maria. Face it right here, because we better pop this ball joint real quick. Just be careful. You got that?
Yep.
All right, so just like that, we done popped the ball joint. Now we'll be able to let the jack down the rest of the way. And shit, we should be good to go. We're gonna do that, take the spring out, and then we'll start the process of putting it all back together. All right, I'll get back. All right, so there it is. We done got the spring out. We got the spring out. That's the new one right there, and that's the factory one. I don't know if it's gonna be a 2-inch drop, because that's a big difference right there, you know what I'm saying? Whenever I do it the ghetto way, I'd cut like a 1/2 round off, or sometimes a round, and that'd drop it like 3-4 inches. So, and then this piece right here, this rubber piece on top, that's so that whenever you put the A-arm, the spring back up under the frame, whenever you go to hit bumps and shit, this will stop it from making noise, you know what I'm saying? So that's what that's for. Whenever we go to put it back together, that shock is wore out. It didn't even release, you know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be up to my cousin whether she wants to change it out or not. But depending on what she says, you know, we go from there. But I'll put it back together just like that. I just do what they're able to afford, you know what I'm saying? That'll just be something she has to do in the future if she don't get it done today, because I mean it's no good no more. So that being said, I mean, it's like I was telling her, you know, we're already right here doing it, so might as well get it done, you know what I'm saying? The brake shoes, they don't look too bad, the brake pads, but like I said, that's all up to her. For now, I'm just doing what she said, which was a drop. So I'm gonna start putting it back together, and as soon as I move forward, I'll record it, you know, I'll let you check it out and see what it's turning out like. So that's what it looked like. It's already all done. It's ready to go. Got the new spring. I put the new shock in it as well. I painted what I could. Everything's ready to go now. All I gotta do is just put the rim on it. Real quick, man. This is a 99-cent can from Walmart. Black. You know, you touch up your frame with that. You know, it helps it out a little, and not only does it help it out, it makes it look good, you know what I'm saying? It's like putting makeup on your ugly girlfriend. But yeah, it's ready to go, man. The front's done. It's all tightened down, it's ready to go. Got the pin locked down and everything. Shocks tied down. Sway bar bushing, all that's done, ready to go. Brake calipers mounted, tied down. Everything's ready to go. The front's done. I just got to put the rim on it, and the front will be done. There's the old shocks right there. There's one of them. There's the old springs. Then there's the other shock. But once I put that front rim on, the front will be done, and then we're gonna proceed to lowering the back. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna lower the back. We gotta take off them shackles real quick and put the other ones, and then it'll be done. It'll be ready to go. The front went smooth. It went smooth, man. No problems or nothing. And it usually don't work out that way, but it played in my favor today, man. It's ready to go. I tried not to concentrate too much on the rotor, just because the brakes would tend to stick with that paint on it, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't even try touching that up too much, but everything else is ready to go. So as soon as I get the back knocked out, man, we're gonna do a little walk around so you can see how it looks with the drop on it. All right, so we started doing the back, and one of the problems that I had was that this motherfucker got a tow hitch, right? So in order to get this bolt out, I had to drop the tow hitch. You know what I'm saying? I had to drop the tow hitch, and it's right there. It's loose now. So I figured if I pull down on the tow hitch, see, it'd be enough to get that bottom bolt out. So that's what I'm in the process of doing right now, but I'm pretty sure it'll be good once I do that. But that's just a little heads up if y'all trying to do something like this, you know what I'm saying, and y'all got a tow hitch on y'all's truck. But that's one of the problems you're gonna run into. But taking that tow hitch off, man, or loosening it somewhat on this side will give you enough room just to pull it down and get that bottom bolt out, and then the shackle will go up, and then you can pull that top bolt through the top of the frame. So we're gonna knock that out real quick, and then I'll get back with y'all on it. All right, so after a little bit of struggle, it's off. That's the old one. Obviously that's the old one, you can see, and that's the new one. That's the difference right there. That's gonna be the difference. It look like 3 inches difference, 3.5, but it should look good whenever we get done with it. But there it is. So there it is, we got done. We did the drop on it. It's ready to go. They're picking it up. We're gonna do a walk around. About to check it out real quick. There it is. There it is, it's official.